Artist.io.
Hey y'all, and welcome back to Dare to Be Different. As you already know, I'm back with another exclusive episode. My name is Tyresha, but I go by Miss Hawkins. And this is Dare to Be Different, and I welcome you. But before I do get started with this episode, I just want to take the time out to let you know you are beautiful. Yes, whoever is tuning in, listening, you are beautiful. And it's just time for you to understand and recognize how beautiful you are. And I'm not just talking about physical appearance. I'm just talking about overall beauty. It doesn't have to be physical all the time. That is not what makes you beautiful. You have to dig down deep inside of yourself. It starts inside. That's where the real beauty lies, inside of you. The type of person you are, the type of capabilities that you have, that Allah has given you, the qualities that makes you beautiful, your abilities, your value. Look at yourself for who you really are and start to value yourself. Once you start to value yourself, your true beauty will start to shine. We're not talking about just physical appearance. Your physical appearance, again, is not what makes you. You have so much tied to yourself that makes you beautiful. And I just want to start this episode all by letting you know how beautiful you are. And just look yourself in the mirror, reflect off how much value and self-respect that you have for yourself. And if you don't have self-respect, it is time to learn about self-respect and have more respect for yourself. You are beautiful. You are worthy. You are everything. Don't let no one tell you different. You have to speak over your own self that I am beautiful. I am worthy. I have so much respect for myself. I love myself more than anybody because guess what? Allah loves you for you. He's the one that created you. So it is time for you to recognize these things. But now it's time to get into this episode. Listen, y'all already know I just be coming with the real tea, real spill, real actionable tips, resources, and advice. These advices that I am pouring out into this podcast is not just any old advice. If you're not going to be here to listen and take the actions, take the tips, take the advice and resources, and utilize these tools that I am trying to give you to better yourself, to uplift you, and to make you a better person, you are missing out, period. You are missing out. I'm on this platform to do this and many more things to come. And He has given me the ability. He has given me the gift to speak. He has given me the gift to uplift and encourage you. This is something I am passionate about. I am passionate about helping, uplifting, and being more women involved. We just have to start being there for one another, and we really need to start uplifting one another. And the things that I have been through in my life is a lesson, teaching stone for many others that is connected to me. It is not about myself. So that's the reason why I've had to go through certain things in my own personal life. I had to go through lessons. I had to go through hardships. I had to go through being hurt, being let down, and being betrayed. You know, betrayal is just something so ugly. And there's so many snakes around us. And we just have to recognize who is for us and who is against us and who is not for you. It's called having discernment. And did not use my skills, what I have been gifted with. but it takes going through things to recognize who you are as an individual, the capabilities that you have, and the abilities that you have in order to recognize you are able to do what you are able to accomplish, and how you're able to look at yourself in a high standard type of way, in a high value type of way. You have to dig deep within inside of yourself and recognize that you have the ability to do anything. You have the capabilities to overcome any trajectory, any curses that has been put on you, any generational curses that has been tied to you. You have so much power to break everything so that you could be set free. When you are given another chance at life, you do not take it lightly. You take it very seriously because clearly you're here for a higher purpose. You're here to do specific things. Something is higher than you that you cannot even fathom. I used to not know what my purpose was, as I stated before, but me going through hardship, me going through betrayal, me going through a heartbreak, me going through just a whole lot of nonsense. I call it nonsense because I was ignorant to a lot of things. I was ignorant to my own self. I was not looking at myself for who I really was, not really even knowing myself, not really knowing my true value, not really having a whole lot of self-respect, and that's big. When you don't have those things and you're not really deeply rooted in yourself and your capabilities and your abilities and your worth and your value, listen, you just open up many doors for other people to try to disrespect you, to try to degrade you. When you allow specific things to happen in your life, you're leaving a door open for folks to come in and try to just do you any kind of way until you snap out of it and you wake up and you realize who you are as an individual, who Allah has created you to be. Once you realize that and you tap into yourself, you really tap deep with inside of yourself and you start to pull things out that just no longer serve you. Whether it's trauma, childhood trauma, recognizing your bad habits, your mistakes, and just recognizing things that you have caused yourself and others, when you start changing for the better and you are allowing Allah to do wonders in your life and take full control, He will take you as far as you will allow Him to take you. You wouldn't even imagine being in specific areas in your life. I'm only saying this because I've already been there and I'm doing it. I'm doing it right now. Doing this self-work is vital. Ain't nobody going to do the work for you. You have to be willing to put in that hard work. It does take courage. It does take bravery to start your life completely over from scratch and really build yourself back up. Build your character back up. Build yourself in a way that is pleasing to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Only because He will show you many things of yourself. He will help you. He will increase you. He will give you the strength that you need to overcome any adversity. Hear me out when I say this. When I have woken up and I was spiritually just dead, and I became fully aware of my environment, my surroundings, something shifted in my mind. My whole perspective began to change. I began to look at life for what it really was. At first, I did not know nothing about what life was and what it had to offer. So much is out here. So many different opportunities. It's so much things that you can do and you have the potential to do it. You just have to first touch bases with yourself and ask yourself some questions and recognize some of your behaviors. Recognize some of your bad habits. Think about the thoughts that you be having. Is it good? Is it bad? Is it negative? Is it helping me grow? Are you around great people? Are you around like-minded people? Or are you around low vibrational people who is stuck at a place, a low place, and is just content with their lives? Those are the type of people you just don't want to surround yourself with. You want to try to surround yourself around people that's like-minded, that has the motivation to want better and to do better. And I am here to tell you, Dare to Be Different is going to change your life. Only if you let it change your life. I'm not going to do something that is not actionable, that I just don't know. I'm not about to feed nobody no lie. How far I have came in my life was because of Allah. As I've stated before, He has given me the second chance to tackle, to do things right, to do good deeds, to continue to serve Allah. You cannot be out here serving Allah and thinking you're going to serve somebody else, which is the devil, Shaitan. You can only serve one person, and that is something for you to determine. You have to evaluate your life. You have to look at what is aligned and what is not aligned. You cannot be just 1 foot out and 1 foot in trying to serve Allah. Embarking on self-discovery is only hard work when you have to rebuild yourself. It's only hard work because it is a process. There is nothing easy about rebuilding yourself. Nothing we do in our lives are easy, whether we're going through a trial, whether we're going through tribulations. It is not easy, but you will overcome with Allah. Patience and consistency and perseverance. The key things I have been learning as I've been going through trials, as I've been going through hardships, as I've been going through just the motions of life to get me to the point where I am at today. I am very grateful for everything that I have been through. When I just decided to surrender, submit myself to Allah, and just fully become committed to serving Allah and just wanting better for my life, for my future, for my children's future, trying to discover who I am as a person and my capabilities and the power I have inside myself that Allah has given me. Not everybody has the ability, but everyone is different. Everyone has different things that's tied to them that Allah has given you. And you just have to find that out for yourself. If nothing is aligned with what you are trying to achieve, if nothing is aligned with you bettering yourself, with you overcoming, if you have things that is in your life that is hindering you, that is keeping you back, or people in your life that is no longer serving you, that brings you no value, you have to cut it off. You have to surrender, and you must submit to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He is the only one that's going to show you the way. He is going to show you exactly what you need to do. He will bring you all the resources. He will have you run into specific people like this platform, Dare to Be Different, to help you grow and evolve as a person. I want to see you evolve because there's so many different opportunities out there. The sky is the limit. We can do anything in this dunya, but you have to make sure it is a part of the plan that Allah has for you. You have to make sure it is aligned with what Allah wants you to do. That's why you have to take it up to Allah so that He can show you your purpose, so that He can show you what you need to be doing. Everyone's story, everyone's life is different. Everyone's purpose is not the same as the next person. It's about your passion, what you love to do, what brings you joy when you're doing it. 9 times out of 10, that may be your purpose. Dare to Be Different is here to stay. This is a journey within itself, and I want to take you along the way with me. And I just want to let you know, I've come so far. I'm here, my second life. I'm here in my second chance This is the life I deserve. This is the life I want to live. The choice is yours. I'm letting you know right now, the moment you begin to wake up to reality and spiritually, and your conscious begins to wake up, the veil is lifted from your eyes. Full warning, all hell may break loose. The moment you start standing on your own 2 feet, 10 toes down, and you decide to not put up with no more negativity, people that is just content and comfortable with their lives and doing the wrong things and living in complete sin, and you want no parts of that type of environment, of those type of people. And I'm not here to disrespect nobody, but sometimes people got to get left behind. Sometimes you got to leave people where they are at so that you can be launched forward, so that you can unlock your future, so that you can unlock some things about yourself, so you can begin to grow physically, emotionally, and spiritually. When you decide to wake up and you no longer want no parts of what you're tied to, full warning. I'm telling you right now, all hell may break loose. Be prepared for the backlash. Be prepared for people to come up against you. Be prepared for the betrayal. Be prepared for Satan, the devil, to try you each and every way. He will try you because he likes for people to be in the dark. He likes for people to be walking around blind. He likes for you to be walking around asleep. The moment you begin to wake up and you're no longer in the delusional state of being, the majority of people are in. Listen, I used to be there too. I used to be there. But now I'm not there no more. Today, where I'm at in my life, I may not be the most successful person. I may not be where I would like to be, but I'm going to get there. I have full trust and faith and belief in Allah. He has brought me this far. When I woke up spiritually, that was a game changer for me. I've seen so many evil things, evil people. So many people have bad spirits attached to them. And when you continue to allow people to be around you because you are not aware of who people are for who they really are, or yourself, then you're just not going to be aware. But the moment you wake up and you take full control of your life, the abilities that you have, the capability that you have to change your life, and begin to wake up and begin to learn what your purpose is, to begin to water yourself and go after your full potential of what you are supposed to do in this earth, all hell may break loose. Unfortunately, in my past life, I had to be shown more than 1, 2, 3 times who a person is in my face. We have to go through things where Allah is showing you in your face who somebody is, and it's up to you. Shame on you for not even taking full control of someone showing you who they really are. I've already been there. I continue the same mistake. I continue to stay in a relationship that was just no good for me. Or I continue to party and drink and smoke. I continue to live in just this sinful life because Satan, the devil, had a stronghold on me. Satan, the devil, has a stronghold on a lot of you, as I've stated before, and you have to break free from him. All you got to do is wake up. There is an appointed time for everybody to wake up, and I believe right now is your time. If you have stumbled across Dare to Be Different, if you stumbled across this platform, this is your time to wake up and take full responsibility, accountability for your actions, your behaviors, your sinful ways, your sinful acts, and begin to submit yourself to Allah. After you ask for forgiveness, He already knows everything that you have done, everything that you can think of that you have done alone. Allah was right there watching you, and He's just waiting on you to turn to Him and submit in full submission. This is what Islam is about. It's about surrendering everything. It's about submitting to the one God, Allah. This is a gift from Allah to serve Him, to worship Him. This is the greatest gift that He has brought my way. I'm grateful that I have Islam. But I want to tell you, it is not going to be easy to overcome certain things because Shaitan, the devil, wants you to stay in a dark place. He wants to continue to control you, manipulate you. When you recognize that you've been used and abused by Satan, the devil, and you break free from that, that makes him upset. I've already said it before, and I'm in a place today in my life. I know my value. I know who I am. I know who I am serving. That's Allah. I know who got my back. That's Allah. I know how far He has brought me. I used to be ignorant. I used to not know so much things about myself that I know today. I wish I would go back to something that is not right. We live and we learn. I've learned a lot of lessons. A lot of times it's going to take for you to continue to bump your head. It's going to take for Allah to remove things, remove people, and get you in a place by yourself. He will remove everything like He did for me. He had to remove everything in my life because it was a distraction. There's so many distractions around us. When there's too many distractions and you're not paying attention to what He is trying to show you, because Allah shows you every single day different signs. You just have to use your discernment skills if you have those skills. And if you don't understand who Allah is, or if you even doubting that you believe Allah is real, I'm telling you, this is a real powerful tea, y'all. I'm telling you, He is real. He has changed me from the inside on out. You will become unrecognizable to some people when you go on this spiritual self-discovery journey. And you just have to start over, and you have to build yourself back up and activate what you're supposed to be doing in this earth. You will become unrecognizable. I'm fully aware of everything. I'm fully aware of my surroundings. I've always been able to see people for who they really are. I see right through people. I've always been this way. It may not have been always sharp at that moment, but now that I'm just more spiritually equipped, more physically equipped, and just gone through so many things in the last 3 years, you will get there too. And that's why I'm on this platform, because I'm able to speak about certain things that I've already been through and overcame. Dare to be different is going to change your life. Listen up. Open up your ears. Allow a flood to come into your life. Allow Allah to guide you. If He has guided you to dare to be different, He is trying to get you to see and recognize that you need to wake up and take full control of your life, submit, ask for forgiveness, because you are here for a bigger reason. I'll talk to you all next time. I'm always coming with that exclusiveness. Dare to be different is here. Peace.
Artlist.io